I mean, 3 is still a pretty good seed as far as their increase, and I think Nebraska will be able to correct a bunch of things that they failed to do last year, and you will see a lot of improvement in them this year. It's still going to take time for the class to come in and all of that to really see the change. But that being said, I still think that we see a lot of things and a lot of sloppy things iron out, and we see where Scott Frost is going to bring this team, and that's why I have them at 2.
You have them at 2 over Iowa? Or no?
No.
Nope, never mind. Never mind. Dan Beebe.
I have Wisconsin at number 3.
Wisconsin at number 3.
I think their schedule's going to get tougher.
And Jonathan Taylor is just so good. He's so good. My number 2 is Iowa. I have Iowa going 8-4. They have a couple of key losses as far as roster goes, and they're both tight ends.
Yeah.
They lost Noah Fant and TJ Hawkinson to the NFL draft.
You lost some monsters.
But Nate Stanley's a good quarterback, and he's going to throw Iowa into a lot of games.
Yep. You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm. I have Iowa going 8-4, finishing second in the Big Ten West. You have Nebraska. What? Can you just recap yours?
Illinois, Purdue.
Took 7-6.
Illinois, Purdue, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Northwestern, flip-flopping Nebraska.
Took 7-6, 5-4. What are we missing? Where'd you have Iowa?
They will be the West
Number
champions.
1. Okay. All right. So we're close on that.
Yeah. For the most part, other than what you're fucking about to say.
Yeah.
I have Iowa number 2, and I have Northwestern winning the West.
Boom. Listen, Northwestern lost Clayton Thorson to the NFL. The Eagles took a chance on him, drafted him in the 5th round. Hunter
Johnson?
Yeah, Hunter Johnson is a better quarterback than Clayton Thorson. He's not anywhere near as athletic, but he's a pocket passer who's going to light it up. I will take that over an inaccurate Clayton Thorson who runs around like he's a fucking... I don't even know how to describe him. He thinks he's Kellen Mond, who can just run until some shit opens up. He couldn't do that.
Chicken with his head cut off.
Yeah.
Should have played for Purdue.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Should have played for Purdue. And then obviously Jeremy Larkin having to retire in the middle of last season due to medical reasons. That's a loss. He was a really good running back.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's nice to believe in things and it's nice to dream, but I don't think Northwestern. I just don't think that they have it in them
to do it again.
No, lightning doesn't strike twice in Northwestern.
It wasn't lightning. They should have beat Michigan. If it was for some bullshit calls, they beat Michigan and are in even better shape to play against Ohio State in the Big Ten Championship.
Well,
still would have got beat.
I don't know what to tell you.
I know what you can tell me, that we're about to talk about the Big Ten East.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it was good to have a plan.
Big Ten East. Here we go. Number 7, Rutgers.
Of course.
Duh. Two wins.
I have 3. UMass, Liberty, Illinois. You disagree on Illinois, but we agree on Liberty, UMass, right?
That's it. That's all they're getting.
Rutgers lost superfan James Gandolfini.
Oh, wow. Rutgers lost so much, and they're not even that good.
I also don't know if they beat UMass.
I was thinking about that, but UMass is still so new. They haven't had much real success. I don't know. I'm not a I don't believe UMass is going to beat them. As much as I dislike Rutgers, I don't think UMass has the offense or the defense to hang with Rutgers.
I kind of wouldn't mind seeing Rutgers not win anything.
Me either.
Because it'd be like, you know what? That seems right.
They're from the smelliest state in the country.
I mean, they're definitely not winning a single Big Ten game.
We disagree on that, but it's one game, not too far off. So Rutgers number 7 for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6. We're probably all going to agree. No, I did say 3 and 9 for Rutgers. Maryland at number 6. They are not looking good. Another team that I think is going to be 3 and 9 wins over Howard, Rutgers, and Purdue. Other than that, it's pretty tough for them.
I mean, I can go that way because there's not a big difference in my team that is right above them anyway. So
really, I think it's a big difference. I think you got 3 and 9, 3 and 9, and then you jump to 7 and 5.
I don't know if they'll be 3 and 9. I mean, I'd have to pull up their schedule to find out, but I
give me 1 second. I will have their schedule up, but they don't have a friendly schedule. They're going to be in a lot of very tough games. I don't see Maryland escaping with certainly not a winning record.
I don't think they have a winning record either, but
all right. So the Maryland games, they start at Howard.
Temple, Rutgers, all guaranteed. Purdue's a possibility.
I think Temple is going to beat Maryland.
Oh, I don't think so.
Syracuse is going to smoke them.
I think Syracuse will beat them.
Penn State's going to waste them. Indiana's going to crush them. Minnesota's going to beat them.
I don't know if I can agree with you on Indiana crushing them.
Indiana has this fucking freak running back named Steve Scott. He's going to run all over Big Ten defenses.
Okay.
6'2", 235 pounds. Fucking monster.
I still think, again, but that, to me, that's like the same argument that's the same argument with Wisconsin. Okay, you have a pony, that's great, but that is your only horse, and you can't possibly ride him all the time.
That's not even remotely true.
Who else does Indiana have?
So there's a quarterback battle.
And mind you, Indiana doesn't play fucking shit for defense.
I mean, their defense looked pretty decent enough last season. They hung within 5 of Penn State. They gave Michigan a really difficult time. They're better than you're giving them credit for. But they have a quarterback battle between Peyton Ramsey and Michael Penix. Michael Penix is extremely athletic, super talented. Indiana would have been better if he had not gotten hurt because they molded their entire offense around him last season, and Peyton Ramsey had to come in as a different style quarterback and play.
I think you like Tennessee way more than you or not Tennessee, Indiana way more than you should, but that's on you, man.
Let's look at Indiana's schedule. I think Indiana is going to be a much better team. Going off of the predictor, Indiana is a 60 to 40% favorite to beat Maryland in that game.
60 to 40. That's reasonably close by football standards.
It is. Indiana, like I said, we'll move on to
I can see Indiana having one, maybe 2 more wins than Maryland. Okay. Maryland's going to get 3. I'd say Indiana gets 5.
Indiana beats Ball State.
Right.
Indiana beats Eastern Illinois.
Okay, obviously.
Loses to Ohio State. Beats UConn. Beats Rutgers. Beats Maryland. Beats Purdue. So there's 6 wins right there. I think they're going to beat Nebraska. That puts them at 7
I don't know that they can be. They're not going to beat Nebraska.
I don't think Nebraska's very good at all.
Exactly, but you're also wrong. So, I mean, there's.
It's my opinion. How can I be wrong?
Because it's just not factually accurate. So, I mean, you can believe that, but I think that you're way too high on Indiana. And because Indiana, year in and year out, this is not a football school. You are a basketball school.
7 wins is not a good record.
And it's not going to be that good. I don't even know that they beat Purdue. Because that's the kind of game Purdue can show up in, because you never know what Purdue you're going to get.
No, Purdue's going to, fucking hang with Penn State. That's what it's going to be. They're going to play a team like Penn State, take them to fucking overtime, and they're just going to get absolutely fucking smacked around by Rutgers for 3 quarters.
You know,
they're going to squeak out a win.
I think that they're going to be slightly better than Maryland, maybe 2 wins better, but I don't see them getting more than 6 wins.
I'll agree to disagree.
I believe it's going to be more like 5.
I just read the six guaranteed wins. And then I think they're going to beat Nebraska.
Right, so that puts it at 7. Now, like I said, I don't know that they can beat Purdue.
All right. Dan Beebe, what do you think?
I'll put them at number 4.
We got Indiana at 4?
Yeah.
Holy fuck! Who do you have under them?
Michigan State.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No. Brian Lewerke's a fucking stud. He's going to throw all over the fucking Big Ten. He's going to be so good. Anyways. You have...
That being said, I have Michigan State right after that. So.
Me too.
I mean, he can throw all he wants, but I just don't... Michigan State has... I don't know what it is. Found this groove as far as just being above mediocre. And they've been that way for the last couple of years. It's like, we're a decent football team. Don't ask us to do too much. That's their mentality over there.
Well, I mean, we're good. We're good enough to beat Penn State, but don't ask us to play for a championship and win.
Yeah. Listen, we don't like doing anything after, say, the rivalry game, okay?
Yeah.
Come on, that's pretty much what we call it.
No, by week 9, we like to send our kids home with a little bit of Coke and, some fucking hookers. Don't have them play serious games after that.
Yeah, don't ask us to do too much here.
Anyway, so, BB, you have Rutgers, Maryland, Michigan State, Indiana. Mm-hmm. Ooh, you are crazy. Anyways, I have Michigan State
He's coming from Indiana kid over here.
Yeah. I have Michigan State at 8-4. Returning players, they got a fucking freak named LJ Scott. They've got a quarterback named Brian Lewerke who is pretty friggin' good. And he's going to be able to make some real plays. He's going to be able to cause some real problems in college football.
Archie Bradley kind of looks like Dan O'Shea.
He does. For those of you who haven't caught on, Tony is playing MLB The Show, getting ready for his Madden showdown with Dan O'Shea, which is going to
because nothing relates to Madden like baseball.
Exactly. But yeah, so at 4, I have Michigan State 8-4. Who do you have it for, Tony?
Michigan State.
Okay. And you have Indiana.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, good, but don't ask too much out of us. 8-4 good.
That's what I have, 8-4. Yeah. At 9-3, coming in 3rd place, I have Penn State. Lost a lot. Sharif Miller, Kevin Givens, Trace McSorley, Juwan Johnson, Miles Sanders. A ton of fucking loss for Penn State. Returning players, I mean, they've got some really good ones. They've got one of the craziest names on the team, but fucking awesome. Yetur Gross Matos. Fucking an absolute monster
I'm
projector.
sorry. Say his name again?
His first name is Uter.